Hey everybody, today's video is sponsored by Anson Belt Company. Now, if you have been watching my videos, or if it's your first video, if you go back to any of my videos from the past 2 years, ever since Anson sent me my first belt, I've been wearing them ever since. You want to call my bluff? Go ahead, find the video, send me a link, I'll send you $100 if I'm wrong. But Anson Belt Company makes micro adjustable belts. And what do I mean by that? They send you belts that you can customize, which have little adjustment points here. So you can just make it nice and snug, nice and perfect every time. And they have an offer for you today. You get 6 belts for $100. And when I say 6 belts, you get a combination. You get 3 buckles, 2 belts, and you can get them in canvas, suede, leather, whatever you want. Or you can get 3 belts and 2 buckles. You can choose. And they're very, very high quality stuff. Check the link in the description. AnsonBelt.com. Check it out today. You can get 6 belts and quality belts with a lifetime guarantee. You're going to like it if you check out their website. Almost 10,000 reviews, and they have an average of 5 stars. Can't beat that. You don't even have to take my word on it because I wear them every day, and a lot of other people do too. Check out the link. What's up, everybody? Rob Ferretti here in a spaghetti shirt. Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Spaghetti, yeah. Anyway, I got some good videos for you today, and I'm going to share them down in Dallas, Texas right now. And there are 2 really cool videos that just highlight how much damage one person can do by themselves. And you're like, Rob, why are you not sitting in front of the screen? Because gives me all the space to share these videos with you. Why would you use that space? Because people suck, and they shoot in vertical video, and I apologize for them, and that sucks. But it allows me to talk about them. First video, what would you do? This is very cool. Is in New York, one of us, you know, forget about it. This guy out here driving along somewhere, I don't know, north of the bridge over there somewhere, and sees a guy, and we've all been there. We've seen people like, they're gonna crash, they're gonna crash, they're gonna crash. I know they're gonna crash, and they see these people, and you can do one of 3 things. You can either call the cops, very passive, which is like, hey, cop, I see a car over here, and see you drive on your way. You can do another thing, which is what? You can go out and try to intervene. Sort of recommended, not recommended, depends on the situation, but it depends on the person. Or you can do the third thing, which is just like, just leave. Like, no, whatever, somebody else will deal with it. And there's a principle behind it, and I'll pin the comment when I see it. I don't remember what it is, but it is that, like, diffusion of responsibility, and that, like, somebody else will call the cops. Somebody else will deal with it. I'm sure he'll get caught down the road. And it's the best way to describe it, apartment full of people, apartment complex, you look in the courtyard, there's a big fire. Everyone's like, somebody else probably called the cops, so many people here. Next thing you know, the entire place burns down and the cops don't show up because nobody called them. Everyone assumed that somebody else called them. Boom, check the top comment, it'll be pinned. Now, this guy's following along, and I love this one because it's such a great surprise ending. Guy's following along, like, oh, and he said before he started recording the video that the guy banged into the curb a couple of times. So we're going to have to assume that he's drunk. He's either drunk or... I'll pull the jokes. I was going to make a joke. Not going to make a joke about bad drivers. But we'll just say, we'll assume he's drunk for the purpose of this video. And this guy, bump, 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 after he didn't hit anything, guy smashes into the side.
Watch, this dickhead is going to crash, yo, 100%.
Why do we have to be so close?
Don't worry, I got this, but he's definitely going to crash. Watch, he's definitely, wow, he's whacked, he's going to crash.
You heard how many times he hit the curb?
Watch, he's going to go right into his minivan right now.
Oh my God, no.
Watch, come on. Curb minivan, something. Crash, guy. He's going to crash into something.
You saw, right? How many times he
Watch. Let's go. I'm following his ass, I'm sorry. I know we have places to go. Oh, caught him.
Nice job, buddy. So he did what any upstanding drunk citizen would do, and he tried to take off and get out of there. So this guy's like, I'm going to follow him, and I'm going to get him. And maybe he's from New York, maybe he's got a bat in the back, and he's like, bow, wham, like right in the leg, who knows. But he pulls over in front of this guy. Now this is option 2 of 3. I think most people would just call the cops and leave, unless they're trying to be Instagram famous. The other people will go intervene and say, like, I'm going to try to bad things are going to happen here, and I'm going to do my best to try to prevent them from happening. And that's the admirable way of going about it. But again, also there's a risk involved. There's a risk to yourself. There's a risk to your vehicle. So people would just be like, but we pay the cops. Let them do with it. This guy ended up pulling in front of this guy, risking himself and his vehicle to an extent to stop this guy. And then here, big reveal.
Get the fuck out of the car, bro. Get the fuck out the car. Take the keys out the car and get the fuck out the car. If we try to stop you for blocks, you fucking dickhead. You fucking idiot. And you're a fucking cop. Wow, you're a fucking cop? Holy shit, he's a 6'7" cop. Wow, he's a cop from the 6'7". Oh my God.
Dude's a cop. Maybe a cop. Allegedly. We don't know he was drunk. Let's do the lawyer thing. You don't know he was drunk in that video. Maybe he was tired. Maybe he was... We don't know his state. So let's leave all that. But I'm going to say editorially, I feel that he was drunk. And then he had the placard in the windshield, which stated is reserved for cops and stated that he was a cop. Again, doesn't mean he was a cop because it didn't show up on the news, which is what happens when cops do things. Didn't show up on the news because the placards have been abused. Like, people give them out to friends, family. They sell them. They duplicate them. Some of them are fake. But in my editorial here, I'm going to say that he's a cop because he's got something. It's like having a badge. You have to assume if somebody has a badge, they're a cop. In this situation, you have to assume that a person with a police placard in their window, drinking and driving, smashing in the cars in New York, is probably a cop because cops are not... They're normal people. They're not immune to drinking and driving. Not saying all cops do it, but some cops feel that they're above the law, and they do stuff like this. And what's the best thing about being a cop and doing something like this? The other cops generally sweep it under the rug. You get a month of desk duty, and you're right back about your life. Sucks. I know it's a double standard. In a perfect world, cops would be held to a 2 or 3x penalty for committing the same crime as somebody who's not a cop, because we have this illusion that cops are better people than we are. And I know a lot of cops, great people. Some of them, I know, not great people. But that's the same with anyone. It's the same with any profession. You can't just assume that the cop qualifier makes somebody a better person. So anyway, that's one. Cop, drinking, driving. What would you do in that situation? You have 3 options. I know everyone now would be like, I would have prevented him from hitting anything. I would have jumped in, punched him in the face, bada bing, bada boom, he's out of the car, everybody's okay, and we don't even have an accident. Being a defense lawyer for whoever that guy is, will probably say he wasn't drunk. This guy honking frantically at him scared him. He tried to get away, smashed into the car, and then in his attempt to get away, he was disillusioned, or he was in shock from hitting that car back there because that guy honked at him. So no proof. Welcome to lawyers, and that's why nobody likes no good lawyers. 0 good lawyers out there. I don't care who you are. If you're a lawyer, unless you come on my adventure dress trip, if you're a lawyer, nobody likes you. When not likes you, nobody. Lawyers suck. I don't know, just got a thing against lawyers. Next video, another what would you do? And keeping with the theme of wreaking havoc as one person. Gas station after Gold Rush Rally. I don't know, a couple days after Gold Rush Rally, but 2 Lamborghini Huracans, one Performante, the other one, I don't remember if it was a Performante or not. Person videotaping, because that's what you do. You see a Lamborghini at a gas station, good timing, you're videotaping. What could possibly happen? Well, the person in the minivan at the pump next to you could just drive away with the pump, the nozzle still in the thing. Who does this? I mean, really, like, whoever drove away with a nozzle in the gas pump? I've seen it on the internet, but I've never actually seen it in practice. Here we have a live feed. Drove away. There's a quick disconnect, which prevents it from just spewing gasoline out, because the check valve otherwise would be in the handle. And then if the pump was on or something like that, there is fuel that's like stuck in the line. Sprays a little on the ground, sprays a little bit on the like in the direction of the Lambo. This is when the video stops. Come on, Instagram guy, I know you're shooting vertical video. Now is the time to, like, tip for everybody. If you want to capture something and become Instagram famous, we can deal with the crop later. Just turn your phone horizontally, push record, and then you'll get it so much better. It'll be such a better video. It'll be valuable to the news, although the news doesn't care. but you want to get the video properly. So we have the video of what happened to cause it, and then we have the aftermath, which are a couple of photos, which is a burnt down Lamborghini. The one in front of it was probably damaged too significantly, just from the heat of the fireball. The gas station was damaged. So this guy came in, and not taking the pump out of his car caused probably $800,000 in damage. Nice job, buddy. Award goes to you. The only person I have to give more shit than you is the person who recorded it vertically, but didn't record the main event, which is the ball of fire coming off the Lamborghini. We got a couple of cool pictures, but we don't have a cool video of it. So, thank you all for watching. Just a little travel blog, vlog, whatever you want to call it. But it was cool stuff happened, and I was like, wow, look how much havoc can happen. And if some people missed it, these are some videos that you don't want to miss. If anyone has any details as to what happened to the police officer, non-police officer guy with the placard who may or may not have been drunk in New York City crashing into stuff, post a link in the description. We'll also throw that up towards the top. And there's not really much to it. If the guy ever got caught, which I'm sure he did, who ripped the gas pump off, if anyone knows how bad his insurance premiums are going to look from here on out, that'll be interesting as well. Because that, you know what, may exceed his insurance limits in his minivan. Like if there's $300,000 in property damage coverage, and he does $800,000, there's $500,000 that has got to be covered by somebody else, be it the gas station's insurance or the Lambo's insurance. Imagine that. Imagine you had to make a claim on your own insurance because some knucklehead forgot to take the pump out of his gas spigot hole thing. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.